Yeah, Baba.
Why, Baba?
Because most sober, you can taste the fake.
No.
Like you are forcing us now. We must
Yeah.
laugh at your jokes now. You told the gang now. Ha ha ha.
Angakhala, kanti yanidlaliswa.
Then you know what's also funny, not to mention anyone.
If you're not in the mix of things, into ozolamba yona.
You done
Ndiyafika ndizithengele.
chesa.
Ayiphi imali unathi?
Dachola.
Ngishadile. Le nwele lezi zicabanisa namafroli.
I didn't. I didn't. No, I didn't because we already had enough aces at our table.
To be honest, I'm at a phase in my life where I'm just tired of the club in general.
One took the about two.
Next question. Because we are now lying to each other.
What?
Next.
I'm single.
Okay, it's fine. That's what I'm saying next.
And not willing to mingle.
That's those Scots, ne?
And if you're watching, mwah, love ya.
No, the highest paid OnlyFans creators. Don't ask me how I know.
We met at the gym, believe it or not.
Ngamazi fanele. No. Fanele did the same thing to me on my birthday.
Mlungu, mina
So,
ngizokudefend.
you
You
know
know how
what?
many times we ask ukuthi imali ziphuma nini?
You know what?
You know ukabza ne?
Hello, everyone. We're back with episode 9 of How We Live.
Woohoo!
You know, the podcast that shows you all things entertainment, all things music.
Le nwele lezi zicabanisa namafroli.
Wow.
Can we start?
On that note, our guest has
Can we
introduced
start
themselves.
Because I understand ukuthi le nwele why zingahlali enhlokweni? Why do they have to be on the
And
couches?
just-
Bese when you get home kunenwele at the back of your t-shirt awuyibonanga but whose is this? Uzophendula uthini? How do you know? Because angazi.
Yazi le section like Hlala host.
Ngisho kusini yonke la eklabhini hlala ama-host.
Yonke.
Namaplanta petafula. Ngama-ranking. La hlala bedom, ngale hlala be-AC. Wabayimowe le ebumnyameni le. Ibhodlele laphuma lithi unathi ubona liyalapha ekhoneni lithi yano. Akekho important ukufana nalaba la.
Allah.
And laba bahlala lapha le in the corner. You'll never see them on the videos after movie.
On the promo.
After movie laba bala.
Abo unat.
Look, there's a reason why they are placed.
Abo unat.
Kuleni tafi. Mna. And your host, I'm not placed anywhere.
You done
Ndiyafika ndizithengele.
chesa.
Ayiphi imali unathi?
And I don't know, I'm broke.
Unat une business. So
I'm
much
broke, no.
Une business yokutshontsha.
Ngitsho njani?
Hey guys, how you guys doing? Welcome to episode 9.
Hey. Guys, so
Uh-huh.
our guest has introduced himself, but we're here with none other than Abuti Lolo. Hello.
Hi,
Comedian MC extraordinaire.
the best.
I need to do your intro now.
You're
Okay,
supposed to do your intro.
So before we started shooting, guys, obviously you guys didn't see, but Lolo, did you hear him? Unkhulumisa nge-English yam, ne? So you guys need to stop making fun of me. And if you make fun of me as my friend,
You guys are friends now.
we are friends. You need to stop saying we're not. We are.
No, we are. It's just that some of us only found out like 5 minutes ago. But some of us, I mean, the rest of us, except for Unansi.
Okay. I'm so sorry. You know what? I'll block her today.
Let's go.
Don't worry. Abuti Lolo is a Johannesburg-based comedian and MC known as a Ubumnandi distributor, Zulu 4 distributor of fun. He hails from Evander. Where's that?
It's in Secunda.
Secunda.
In Mpumalanga.
He hails from Evander Sekunda in Mpumalanga and began his comedy journey in December. Since then, Abuti has become a versatile performer, delivering stand-up shows and hosting events ranging from weddings and corporate functions to awards ceremonies and festivals. His comedy is famously honest and self-referential, drawing on personal experiences and social observations to connect with diverse audiences. In just 7 months on stage, he won the Chats Connect Audience Choice Award at the Savannah Comics Choice Awards. Abuti has shared the stage with notable South African comedians like David Gauss, Kumba Hlophe, Jason Goliath, Celeste Ntuli, and Trevor Gumbi. He's performed at prominent venues such as Empress Palace, where he has received acclaim for his engaging sets. Let's welcome Abuti Lolo.
I need to change that Trevor.
Really?
Yeah, in my introduction.
Why?
I must work to change the Trevor because it doesn't have.
So you want to
Doesn't
change it
have
to
the-
the
Like if it was the
other
other
Trevor.
Hey, why I should don't know hambile diamond. Diamond is spell. Which Trevor?
Yeah, it's just probably when you listen, you just Trevor, and then you hear Kumbi.
No,
you're
you know what you must do in the intro. You must just say Trevor and then keep it
Done.
moving. Say
Ne-
Jason Goliath,
you don't
Trevor.
have to, you don't have to say which
But
one
shout out
it is.
Trevor. Kumbi.
Yeah, nobody must ask questions.
That's so funny.
So, bro, we have this segment on the show. I don't know if you've watched the show. It's called First Things First.
Yes.
We give you a word, phrase, or question. You say the first thing that comes to your mind in the first 3 seconds. Failure to do so is a shot of tequila, as you see the tequila in front of us. So I hope you're ready.
It's rock.
Okay. Cognac or tequila?
Tequila.
Capo is? That's a shot.
Mm.
Ezra or Leehleza?
Leehleza.
I'm happiest when? That's a shot.
I'm happy.
Comedy or MCing?
Comedy.
Uyajola.
Ngishadile.
Wenzani goal?
Ngiyaphila.
Girls are delicious.
Abamnandi abafana.
Favorite city?
Durban.
Live Santon is?
The best.
Hey.
Ngcenge booking.
Please.
He actually did well. That's 2 shots.
Yeah, that is 2 shots.
That's-
I will gladly take 2 shots with you as well.
I'll take 1.
Okay,
Because Zupeto is klama.
let's go. Angisho behave.
Everything is spinning around, round and round and round. Do you have a toast first?
Oh yeah.
You don't have a toast today.
Oh,
Just because it's Lolo, you don't have a toast. Wrong, yes?
I think Lolo should give us
I've noticed there are many things just because I'm here that are not happening the way they should. Should be happening.
It's just that I don't have a new yesterday I raised a toast where we were, and they're like, we already heard that one. So now I feel like
Which one is that one?
I can't say it again.
You can say it
You
again.
can, just so we can judge if
Ne?
go wrong. Yeah.
It was time is never wasted when you're wasted, all the time.
I love that one.
Oh no, that's dope. Did you come up with that by yourself?
No, I didn't.
ChatGPT
damn.
came up with it.
ChatGPT.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
ChatGPT.
ChatGPT.
Okay, but should I say it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Time is never wasted when you're wasted all the time.
Yes.
Scores.
I think Capo needs a shot. Shout out to Capo in the back, ladies and gentlemen. Abuti Lolo brought a +1 today.
Wow.
He's been sleeping. Yeah, Baba.
Why, Baba?
Because more sober, you can taste the fake.
What's in man?
Ngiyadlala. Kanti yanidlaliswa.
So I cisha la camera.
Ngincenge phela mina. Yini enivala your most viewed episode kanje?
Oh.
Competition is set now.
Right?
Okay, let's get into it. Bro, you've been in the game for over a decade.
Yeah.
Doing comedy, MCing. I know a lot of people. I know your story because I follow your stuff. I watched a lot of your comedy. I know your KFC story.
Damn.
What's the KFC story?
back.
No. Let's not skip over that.
No, I related to that one because
What is
Nami, it was a similar situation growing up.
He related to my story about food because he hadn't started on his journey.
Okay, not that, but also
He
they
hadn't
used to have
started-
KFC once a
He hadn't
month.
started abusing his stomach with pins and needles every week.
Ish. No, so uthi uyenza
Rice was 0.5. 0.5 milligram.
Okay, wait.
Zobangena la.
No, but like he had a thing in one of his sets about like how Gubo they used to have KFC. Obviously, middle class black family. Month end is when Ioleti has a little bit to spend, and they would get the same meal at KFC. Gubo, and I related to that because it was the same with us. Whenever my mom's a teacher, so you can imagine Bahola like so Nazi month end we knew it's ziyathatha.
Yeah.
Oleti ngizobuya nomkhulu. Everyone has their piece. Everyone ubalile. So I just wanted to tap into that, bro. Like I wanted to find out like how did all of this start for you? For people that don't know, like I know obviously, but people that don't know how
How did what start the comedy?
the comedy and just you tapping into entertainment.
So I think growing up, I always somehow was always behind the mic from primary school with I Stedfords, speaking in public. It was always my thing. And then I was a church boy. So I
Ha.
grew up in the church where I also played instruments in the church. But, in the church when they always need a young person to show off
Which
from a
instrument did you
conference.
play? The choir girls.
Man, come on.
Ah!
Gotta record in 10 minutes. Come on.
It took me some time to get it, but
I know I played the piano, bass, and guitar.
That's
can
dope.
you still play those instruments?
Yeah, I still can.
That's amazing.
I still can. So I grew up in the church doing those things, emceeing youth conferences until a certain point where I was now a youth leader as well. So one of my mates used to come to our youth services and he wanted to start comedy back home in Secunda because comedy didn't have like a small scene for young comics. So he'd do this open mic nights and then he once asked me to come perform. So I was thinking he wants me to come MC. Then he's like, no, why don't you come do stand-up comedy? And then I didn't know how to do stand-up comedy and how it was structured and everything. And then he taught me quickly. And then I wrote a nice 5-minute set and then I kicked it off like that. And I remember watching Robbie Collins do his thing here in Joburg and I was like, this is what I want to do. And that's how I started doing comedy like
So
proper.
it wasn't. So it was mainly because you were this funny guy,
Yeah.
and someone sees that you can actually take this further.
Yes.
So it's not that you wanted to start off by it in the beginning.
No. I didn't even know what stand-up comedy is. Like,
Okay.
to be honest, I was only exposed to stand-up comedy with Trevor Noah's Nation Wild, the first one.
The first one.
And you can imagine how late that was.
Yeah,
What was that, like 2011, 2012?
Yeah.
So I'm not like the others where the others would tell you, yo, from 1995, I've been watching comedy. I've always wanted to do this. I wasn't even exposed to it or anything. But once I started doing it and I started being exposed to it, I was like, this is what I want to do. And I believe that I can do it.
Yeah.
And also because of all the horrible comedians we have, shout out to you guys. They gave me confidence that I can do this thing much better than what these boys are saying on stage.
You see, that's the funniest thing about comedians is that they shit on each other so much.
Like,
but it's also so endearing.
no, but like I think one thing that's dope with Lolo's comedy, it's very, like I said earlier, it's very relatable. It's a lot of South African comics, they try to be relatable, but then it ends up just sounding like you wanna sound funny.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like forced.
Like you're forcing us now. We must
Yeah.
laugh at your jokes now. You told a gag now. Ha ha ha. Versus with him, it's like you feel like Umchitako's telling a story.
I won't lie, I went to the one comedy show you had at
Capitol.
at the Capitol, and that was a good all round from beginning to the end. Like everyone was amazing, and also he was a great host. Like he kept on coming doing his Steve Harvey thing, you know.
Yeah,
What's Steve Harvey thing? Whoa. Man. What's Steve Harvey thing?
Just being a host.
Oh, okay. I hear
like,
you.
he's the game show host on Family Feud.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you were being the host. He just came around, do your thing.
Just
Then
needs
you
the mustache and the scope.
throws in a joke here and there, you know.
I wanted to ask, like, I think for young comics, obviously, I've seen sort of some of the work you've done. What's the first thing that you would tell a young comic right now in this with the state of comedy right now in the continent specifically, but also globally? Like, what's the first thing you tell them? Mtsundwana, yenza nje.
I tell them firstly that they need to work harder than anyone else. Especially as a young comic, you need to work 10 times harder because the thing about comedy in South Africa, especially at the lowest level, is that there's so many comedians and it's so easy to get caught up in the nothingness of comedy because comedy has this huge space of nothingness where nothing is just happening. And you need to quickly break out of that so that you can start doing your own thing. And the only way you can break out of that is to work hard enough so that you know where you can go to build your sets, you know how to build an audience, and then to finally being able to run your own production because that now becomes sort of the end goal where you can actually self-sustain. Because many of us, when we're doing this thing, we're also doing it for our livelihood. You know, and to be able to pay the bills. And it's easy to get lost in doing nothing and not being able to pay the bills. And then your family's calling you back to tell you, I sebenza." And that's one of the goals you need to rush to escape from. And then you can start doing anything else. So you just have to work hard. You just have to be funny all the time, even though it's impossible to be funny all the time. But we need to be, even when you're doing bad on stage, we need to be able to see that, you know what, this guy is really, really trying. He's not coming from a nothingness. He's really trying. It's just a bad night.
Yeah.
Have you ever been booed?
Not booed. No, I have been booed. I've
Really?
been booed.
Huh.
I think I've been booed twice in my life, but it's been at the same place.
Just don't go back.
And you know what?
Why do you keep asking for heartbreak?
At the third time when they called me back, I was in a position to be able to say no. And purely because every time when they brought me there, it was at a university. And it was one of those rowdy universities. But they kept bringing me on the nights where students were drunk and they were unappreciative of what's happening there. They just also wanted to dance. And nights like those aren't nights for comedians, really.
Yeah,
you know?
it's not.
So those students are just like, hey, uthini lo muntu, boo. And, hey,
So it wasn't even about the set. It was just because they just wanted
yeah,
music.
because now they need to keep quiet and listen to the thing that's happening. And at the back of their mind, they know that, hey, there's a DJ coming on after this. We rushing for this DJ. We Leo is hey, Puti,
So what got you into bringing? I mean, yes, you can play music,
yes.
and you're funny. But what got you into being like now an MC on like I think I've only seen you on your friends' sets.
COVID.
Cheled.
Because when the country started opening up, it started opening up for DJs more. And when not opening up necessarily, when we started doing illegal things,
Yeah.
it was the parties.
Yeah.
And now these parties, because I spent my entire COVID with Leehleza, like to a point where we were together every day.
Yeah.
And now he's getting these calls to come start DJing again and performing. But he was out of the phase of performing. So I was like, yo, let me take the mic because I sort of can, you know.
Yeah.
And what I can also do apart from hyping is little club emceeing, or engaging with the audience, enticing the audience to buy more champagne and things like that. And they really loved that back home because they didn't have that. It's a Joburg thing.
Yeah.
But I had my own element to it back home, and it started working for us back home to a point where now it's started sort of picking up on social media. And now it's spreading throughout the country. Now people are like, yo, Leehleza, are you coming? And Leehleza is coming like, no, let's do this. And I'm like, but inside, you know. And Leehleza was like, let's run this thing. You'll see comedy when you see comedy. When they call me for a certain amount, I'll share that amount with you. Let's run this thing. And then, so now, the thing about the emceeing is that people wanted me alone. But alone, MCs are not respected when we're alone.
Thank you, Lolo.
One, they want you on the mic the whole night.
Oh.
And there's only so much you can say. 4 o'clock in the morning, hearing Kilamo say, welcome to it. Like, come on, Kilamo, come on, dog. We've been here since 1 a.m. Welcome to it at 4. Yo, Liv Santon, welcome to 4.
What if you just walked in?
So, and
Yes, there are people walking in.
yeah, but people are working on a 10% from the people that have been here. We've moved on, you know, understand what I'm saying? So I've realized, like, this thing of emceeing, one, it comes with a lot of disrespect from promoters in the club. 2, it comes with a lot of disrespect from DJs.
Yeah.
Because DJs don't want to hear us.
Yeah.
So I'd rather do this thing with somebody where we know that we have a set
Okay.
and he's doing his thing and he's building up, and then I'll come in, I'll do that 15 minutes of mine. It'll be a hard 15 minutes, a rocking 15 minutes, and then I'll stop irritating you guys and I'll sit down. And I loved that formula because that's the formula that made it pick up to a point where when clubs want me to MC alone, they can't really afford me. But they can afford us as a combo for that 1 hour. But now it will be calling me for 4 hours.
It's funny you say this because we often have this back and forth in our entertainment/marketing meeting between myself and one of our more senior resident DJs. And he's like, why is it that you guys, there's a point in the night where you keep quiet? I'm like, bro, like, people are tired of hearing us.
No, you must.
Doc, the sound
need
here
to
at
at
Live is
some point
loud first.
Give it a rest.
Yeah.
No, you must. Like, allow. You know what I was also thinking about, especially when it comes to resident MCs that I feel like they don't do. I don't know, it's because they're in love with the mic or high on cocaine or pressure from club promoters/owners, is that they don't allow DJs to build their sets.
Oh.
And when you don't allow DJs to build their sets, it's impossible for the DJ to relay whatever he's trying to give to the audience. Because every DJ who's creative, and I'm not speaking about club DJs who just come in and play top 40. I'm speaking about DJs who have the confidence enough to come in at 3:30, start a set over and build up. they want that music to translate. And if Killer Mo is busy from minute 1 to the last minute, those elements, nobody hears them because now can you feel it? And that thing that he wanted the crowd to hear just came in and they didn't hear it. Like if you listen to that song, Yaga Kabza Iyo, in the Sean Stylist,
Yeah.
that intro kick, gung-gung-dung, if an MC didn't allow that song to play for the first 2 minutes where the crowd can be like, what the hell is happening here?
They
Because
weren't gonna hear-
that element of surprise will never come in, you know? So those are also the dynamics where we just can ask the MCs or gents, hey,
So it's a balance of
Break.
both, right? So it's pressure from obviously owners, promoters, because about Unati, right? People that are promoters and thing, and they have tables. They have invited people, and these people have an expectation, right? So Unati has invited Lolo, who's a very big spender. Lolo is expecting to hear his name. Lolo is expecting to hear shout outs for bottles. Now, Unati then takes that pressure and relays it onto who? Our entertainment manager, Fanele, for example. Fanele then comes to Kilamo, dog. You know? So there's never, it's like a fine balance between what you're explaining now of pressure from above, where they're like, why are you guys quiet? And also trying to juggle that without irritating consumers. There's nothing I hate like irritating customers. Because me, I won't lie, when I go to other clubs, I genuinely get annoyed because like niggas don't keep quiet.
Yeah.
oh no, it's irritating, yo.
If you had your own your perfect club, perfect nightclub, would you have an MC on all night?
Yes, but I would also ask them to use their ear as MCs. Know when to come in and know when to stop. Know when to. Guys, let me tell you guys something. MCs hype that club up.
Yeah.
You know, they really push.
They need it.
I listen to Tumi Lemang. Tumi Lemang can stand there for 15 minutes. Actually, next. Like to the ear, he next. Like, oh, number 4, oh, phone number 3, number 3, phone number 2. But that thing with the right song at the right time,
Gets the
It
people
sounds
going.
amazing.
it sounds so great. But we also at a certain point just ask MCs that Luwena ibali element of surprise. Take a break. Relax, come back.
But then
Don't be
I don't,
long. Sit
but then
down.
I don't think that's the thing that you should be saying to the MCs. But I think the MCs know they want to take breaks.
Yeah,
That's something you should
it's
be
the owners,
saying
bro.
to entertainment managers.
Yeah. At some point I feel like MCs don't want to.
Ne?
No.
Yeah.
Ila bantu abasiphathayo, if it's like
Aye.
genuinely okay, I'll speak for me, right? I have a system. Myself and Tumi, we have a pretty sort of like we're in sync, right? So we have a system. We know when to chill, when to think. But there's moments where we are in that break phase, and someone will come and say, "Why are you guys quiet?" And now, obviously, that someone is a superior. So now, same time, you switch on the mic. Oh, lolo, hala.
Imhlekisile that man da.
That was so funny for you, huh?
Yo, you broke him. You should
Did that
be a
make you
comedian.
wet?
I just took Lolo's job. But
He
yeah,
got so flustered over that.
do you want to tell me something, Ezra?
Ezra's tired of oh no.
So yeah, it's like I said, it's that fine balance of finding the two. But then going back to you, let's leave MCs alone.
Yes.
Before
No, wait, I'm still building his perfect club.
Oh, shit, yeah,
throughout
yeah,
This
yeah.
whole podcast, we're building your perfect club.
Sure, let's go.
Right? So you said already MCs. Now let's go to the theatrics of clubs.
Yes.
Right? You club a lot.
Yes.
I wouldn't say a lot, but a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, his friends are DJs.
Yeah, and you performing and all of
Yes.
that. What is something that you're tired of seeing in the club? Just tired.
To be honest, I'm at a phase in my life where I'm just tired of the club in general.
Damn,
We get that.
damn.
We get that.
But also break is because I'm also newly married and I'm also trying to make that thing work. And one thing I can promise you, being in a club every day, it will never make your relationship work.
Oh.
Especially once you've crossed that part of playing around and you guys are now serious. Being in a club every night is going to be the biggest downfall. But the thing that I find tiring in the clubs, I can't really pinpoint it because everything that I'm tired of is things that are working in the club. Because I can
Like what?
like the DJs that are booked in the clubs. They're not nearly as talented, but I can understand why they are there.
Yeah,
If I'm
Okay.
making sense, you know. So
Yeah.
I can never say I'll have a club and I won't do this thing.
Yeah.
I will do it. I will call like a DJ now, even though I know that there's much more like gifted DJs on hand. But DJ now steps on the decks and he does his thing. It's
and
a
it
shot.
works for a
It
club.
works, you know. But like from an artistic point of view, but from an overall club's perspective, I can understand why Liv will call a DJ now over a DJ Smooth, not Smooth already, like a DJ Mdu, for example. I can understand why the club is doing it. So everything that I'm tired of in the club are things that are working in the club.
You know what I'm tired of, Nati?
What?
That confetti thing. That the boop when it's
Oh, yes. And I'm tired of sparkles in rooms that don't have good ventilation. Kami sparkler.
well, at Liv
Hamadang.
Senton, we don't have those anymore.
We don't have sparkles
Well
anymore.
done, guys.
We only use LED lights.
Do you know a sparkler in a 30-person club that's accommodating 100 people?
Yo.
And you're dealing with cigar, sparkler, and weed at the same
Hardly.
And hab.
You'll never perform. You'll never
You know
perform.
that video of those children? Akonogem.
Yeah. So well done to you guys. I'm tired of the sparkles because the sparkles don't make
I
sense.
mean,
indoors
guys, you
anymore.
know what? Nah, the confetti. I don't like that one inning. The one
Wonky.
where even if you try and dust your hair, it's a corner.
Wonky, nje.
I don't like that one. But there's one that we use here at Live.
The money one is
It
dope.
looks like money.
The money one is dope.
And that one only comes out at certain points. Ne?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't
Also for certain
we only do it for certain people,
Yeah.
certain
Le
times.
ekhoneni angeke uyibone.
It's been there.
Hayi ngeke.
It's been
Ubona
there.
la- le-
When I think I could not corner
No,
let's that's the
'cause I
naughty
wanna
corner.
make people feel
Corner
a
lama
certain
VS.
way coming this side.
Yeah, they must. Pressure.
Do you know that's actually our VVIP paya?
Yeah. EVP lama khotman lawa.
Yes.
Ngikhuluma ngala EVS ehamba la.
Usho.
EVS
The side.
yeah,
No, no.
EVS buy one get one free corner.
Buy one get one free.
We
is wild.
don't have a buy one get one free, please.
Oh, they do.
Next thing abantu bayangena la I live.
Yeah,
Lolo,
sure. Lolo, it's special. Zishap.
No. We do not have a special. Yeah, buy one get one free. But you know what? Maybe we'll try.
I wanted to also just speak on like consistency as well. Like how is it that you've been able to like remain consistent with the comedy, with the entertainment, and now obviously you just said you're newly married, you're a family man. Like how do you manage to stay on top of all of those things consistently and still be like normal and be a human?
Yo, I
being?
don't. Yo, it's hard. Consistency is one of the most hardest things to do in what we do because there's so much demand, especially when especially in the hyping scene. It demands me to be so much in the streets, and especially at times when I don't want to, because there comes a time where your bookings sort of fade away, and to be honest, I've been at that period where like your bookings start to become slower and what, and now it demands for you to be more in the streets because 80% of our bookings come from being in the streets.
Yeah.
It comes from you were here Friday night, and then when finally is thinking of artists next week because you're top of mind, and you get the phone call, yo, Abuti Lolo, please come through and what. That consistency is tough because sometimes, like an ordinary person, you just want to take a break from always sleeping late and always being hungover, and so you just decide, no, let me stay at home, let me spend some time with the family, let me, that consistency is tough to maintain. But also, at the end of the month when F&B starts,
Yeah.
Oh, and that insufficient notification starts,
That's when you think
yeah,
about
you'll
it.
step out of your house, man.
So you're saying it's important? Would you say it's important for, yeah, not necessarily comedians, but like young MCs and artists as well? Do they need to go out more to
100%.
meet the people?
100%. You can't work in your home the whole time. You need to be estrading. You need to be in front of people's eyes, and not only in front of their eyes, but you also need to be buyable when they see you chilling at that corner. And I think was it Nadia Nakai who spoke about it? Like, I think she mentioned, paraphrase, but she mentioned something about Amapiano artists not having that thing when they're in the clubs, or young artists not having that thing in the club.
Yeah.
And I 100% resonate with that because I'm like, the reason why many young artists are not so frequent in especially club scene, is because when they enter the club, they don't have lanto man. Like mabahleli lapha.
Kula section yabo leyo.
AVS.
Try feeds.
Yangidlula nje brr.
Yeah.
Uzwa ngo-MC Killamo in the building. Oh, khona ubani lo Killamo? You know, because like angimazela ku-Twitter or ku-Spotify, but I don't know him. But the more you go out, is the more people get to see, especially if I'm giggy, because there are gigs, there are club gigs, there are outside gigs, festival gigs and what. Those gigs need you to be within the mix. Ukuthi abo Zeus nabo Auntie B bakbook, you need to be in the mix of things. You need to, for finally to book you need to be in the mix of things, you know. But so you need to be in the mix of. If you're not in the mix of things, into zolamba yona. Yo.
But then you know what's also funny, not to mention anyone, but there are also those artists that like they go out a lot, but Maphuma, bas actela.
Yeah.
So they also
And then
need to
bazocela right up as well.
Yes, Banjani. I think bayazi ukuthi they don't have natural aura. So they need to build fake aura. And
Hamba wena
fake
aura farming.
Yeah, that fake aura comes from like olden days where you're like, oh, mangifika klapini, mele ngizitshele. I'm not speaking to anybody. I'm not taking any pictures. Shayizaza, ngihleli khoneni.
Umnyama ushayizaza.
And kumnyama ushayizaza, like usekhoneni awubonakali. Like then mawunganama gig and you're in the club, kuyokusiza ukuthi uye toilet by 10.
Ne?
Yeah, but yeah, killer more busy, man. Because at some point there's somebody who stop you. Hey, man, I'm getting married next week. I don't have a DJ. Can you?
I'm not gonna lie, it's worked for me. So obviously I was working full time in the club for the longest time. And then I stopped now. Now I work in the back end of the club.
Yes.
Chesa tender wena
I
man.
went now.
But even in that of not working full time in the club, I've been able to go, because obviously I live bandas. We have regular customers, all of that bandas, send right. But going to other establishments and all of that, like it helped me a lot because now I'm growing in other ways that I never thought I could. I never thought I would grow into certain avenues.
100%.
And I'm going into that, and it's all because mangifika la bathi, I just go out, I'm like, oh hi, I know you from, or stop at I know you from Kai, and then it's like, oh okay, now we're talking, now there's money.
Yes.
Have you been getting stopped about the podcast?
A lot.
I also have.
On Monday, a girl wanted to buy me alcohol at Piano Hub.
Wow.
She wanted to buy.
Tatil.
No, I didn't. I didn't. No, I didn't because we already had enough aces at our table.
Oh yes, you guys went with the OG.
We already had enough aces at our table. Come on, OG.
The OG, man.
Come on, OG.
Come on.
Our OG, man.
Oh.
No, he
Elegant,
wasn't
sophisticated.
there. Our OG.
Send deal. Come on, but
But
send deal 150.
I already had so where I bumped into her in the bathroom, and if you're watching, mwah, love ya. But I bumped into her by the bathroom, and then later on she sees that our tables are close to each other.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Can I get you anything?" And I'm like, "No, I'm okay."
Oh, so sweet.
And then she's like, "Are you
Bings
sure?
are
Would you
like
like
ace.
champagne or Don Julio?" Or
Oh, man.
And I was like, "Babe,
No,
I'm
pum,
honestly
pum, no,
okay,
no.
but I really appreciate it."
How do you deal with that, Lolo? Because when you've been, I can imagine like how I'm sure like in my mall, in my car, Muhammad, my car, and Yangisa, mall,
Why?
like via Itombe and stuff.
Yo.
Hey, Abuti
Yo.
lolo.
That was Scots, ne?
We had something going there.
Ngiyamuzwa,
We had something going there.
Scott's mistake was speaking about it in public. Speaking about the things we speak about backstage, taking it to the public.
But not even speaking about it. Scott thinking is that he was outwardly rude about it.
Yeah.
You guys, you take it with a grain of salt.
We do. You know the thing about Abantu, ne? And
Sorry, wait. Quiet on set.
Yeah, man, motherfuckers. Shit.
Hi, bo.
No, we on in the weekend, so we're on the internet.
Oh.
Yeah.
Shit.
Bitch.
That's all I can say. Shit. You know the thing about Abantu, ne? And like I love Abantu, and there's nothing that warms my heart more than seeing somebody truly appreciate you.
Yeah.
ne? So I don't have an issue with fans. I have an issue with people who are entitled.
Okay.
So you get fans and you get people who are entitled. And I think the thing that Scott failed to break down was his issue is the entitled people. Because there's people who can ask for a picture. Abuti Lolo, can I get the picture? Come, take 2 selfies, moves on. Thank you, my brother. I love your work. May God bless you. Moves out. But there's a person who now feels entitled to a conversation with you in Live Sentin at 3 a.m. And the more you like my brother, okay, sharp, and there are those people, especially drunk ones don't have a problem with repeating the same thing over and over.
Ne?
Hey, mfana, hey, lento yenze cotton fest. Ngiyabonga my brother. Hey, mara cotton fest ubanyisi. My brother, thank you so much. Mara cotton fest I come on. God. Oh, come on, my brother. Yo, and those are the people that you like, hey, I hate this part of what I'm doing because they just become so overbearing, or there are girls who just won't stop, or there are girls who will trouble you when you're with your lady and you're like, oh, when I'm alone, naningaki.
Do you think me and Google trouble you?
No, but
Because we're your besties.
you guys are my.
No, okay.
You guys are my people.
Not besties. We're his people. We're his fam.
Like,
All
yeah,
in the
so,
club.
and with you being my fam, you're automatically my household's fam. So the household doesn't have issues with.
Yeah,
you.
no,
Ilaba
no.
abanye
No,
abashiya
she
ama-
loves
ama-
us.
Inwele.
Ilaba abayinkinga.
Inwele.
No, umama wasekhaya uyazithanda thina.
And
Because she chills with us.
Yeah, which I look groovy for. A
other
lot of guys
time-
don't do that, eh? Like
I
a lot
mean,
of married
ngiyathanda
guys
mfana.
in the
No,
industry
the one
don't do
time
that.
she left them, they were sitting here. Waza kimla, abo bhuti laba kunini bajive ngizorelaxa.
Yeah.
Ngizorelaxa just a little bit.
I mean, ngiyathanda ukuphuma naye. I noticed ukuthi nokuphuma naye sometimes is also like its own drama on its own, because if it's not girls who intentionally hlupa me on that night, then it's guys who want to hlupa her.
Yeah, sometimes going out with your partner does open to a lot of disrespect.
It does a whole lot. No matter how much you may, I really like. I'll be honest with you guys. I really enjoy going out with my partner.
Yes.
I really, really do. But at some point, it becomes tiring for both she and I, but more me, because gents don't care.
Yeah.
And sometimes
men
it's
do not
gents at your
care.
table.
Mm.
I was like, machita, why you come, nje?
Yeah.
Uzuzwa ngumuntu okuhlebela ngo-8 ekuseni ukuthi lo bhuti lobo soloku uhagana naye ebusuku ke. Umsendela amanamba wakho.
And Yana, she tells you everything that they say. No?
Yeah.
I like that.
course.
And I
And-
thought maybe it was a bad shit because I be doing that.
Nah. You
Nina
must
phela
snitch.
nabaceba laba ningabathandi.
Baceba bonke mina.
Isho ukuthi awubathandi bonke, mara labo bathandayo nibacebe.
Oba.
Laba bakhona in the back.
Yeah,
Where?
like now we kill a movie. I was good. You couldn't tell me so clears we have because maybe you have no sort of attraction towards it. So when ungafika endlini complaining ngokuku the whole night, uthi the way anghluphe ngakhona, but you'd never say ukuthi unathi she was blowing me. kisses and
Mina
what.
bonke boy. Bonke.
Siyafana.
Bonke. Liyazi mama. Liyazi mama.
Been
bonke.
safe here for the sake
There's
of.
no one took that but two.
Next question, because we are now lying to each other.
What?
Next.
I'm single.
Okay, it's fine. Nah, that's what I'm saying. Next.
And not willing to mingle. So
Stop
DMing
DMing Unati and sending weird shit to my friend.
They won't stop, Shem.
Someone asked for my feed pictures.
That's a thing, eh?
Do you guys know that's a thing?
That's a
It
thing.
is a thing.
Somebody
right?
was asking the question on Twitter the other day, couldn't you guys have chosen another thing? And I was explaining to Guti, I don't remember the day la being khetha khona izinto ngizithandayo. I don't remember that day ngihleli phansi ukuthi, oh, yazi ngizokhetha ukuthanda amabhonzi over in it. Like it's a thing.
Yeah, one
No, and I don't. It's not. I don't know how to explain it. It's just a bit weird to me. Already, I don't like it when a man asks me for my pictures. If I'm texting any man, I tip you send me your pics, babe. Your block. But like,
Are we
imagine
on
now,
Mix It? Please send me your
now,
pics.
now he says, send me pictures of your feet.
Send me your pics, babe.
But now when like a random guy that I've never spoken to before just DMs me and says, please send me pictures of your feet, I'll buy them.
No, feet is a thing. Like one of the highest paid OnlyFans creators. Don't ask me how I know. She does feed content only.
Yeah, you do a podcast. Research is important. You're not wrong.
Thank you, Lolo.
You're not wrong at all.
So maybe
I keep telling lo muntu lo hlala lapha kimi ukuthi if it wasn't for
Death
feet, bekudala usifunele indawo yakho.
yeah.
Once.
Yeah, our feet, guys. Just
They're very important.
warm your heart.
So if you loved her So she's a 10, ne?
Yes.
She's a 10 until her ankles. And also inside lying ngqondweni,
Yes.
she's a 10. But her toenails do this.
This can't be.
No. Phela enye into unathi when you speak about ingqondo only comes into play when you want a future.
Yeah.
And that's only like 8 months down the line of
But out the
Lebanese
gate,
eye.
it's appearance.
It's appearance.
Some people know from the first date. What if first date benkoge
Yes.
sneakers or boots or
Yes. We know, like when it comes to ingqondo, we know from the first date and everything, but it only comes to play much later
Yeah.
on.
Okay.
When you're now thinking, like when you honestly thinking about the future.
Okay.
But for the first, it's just vibes. It's just, this is a girl I can take into public type of vibes. Other things come to play. It's your toes, your ass, buso. Only much later. Now when
But
you
that's why I'm saying, okay, must keep in on again.
yes.
She's a 10 physically, head to ankles, but her toes do this.
Angeke
It's can't be.
angeke mfana
It's
So-
can't be.
uyostrendisa masiye Zanzibar
Yo. Vacation.
uyostrendisa enye into ngemunya ini hayi bo
Okay.
Are we?
umunya ini lapha kubo knickknacks abobhonzi ngathi badlala ama chords
That's so funny. That's so funny.
yeah. No ways.
I wanted to also tap into like the stuff you've been doing online with your partner in crime who's currently taking his daily nap. Does he normally nap at this time in the
Any
day?
day, anytime.
Really?
Like just give him 5 free minutes.
He's like
Sleeps.
someone else that we work with.
Yeah. Who, me?
No, not you. Someone we work
Oh,
with.
yeah,
Who
no.
naps any chance he gets.
There's a guy we
Ngicela
work with.
ubanikeze lapha backstage too.
Uyamazi uTumo,
Wazan nina nomsini.
our manager that's always in the kitchen.
Yes.
Ulala.
He looks like it.
He ulala.
He looks like Yalala.
Now,
But he's a working man. He's a very
no,
busy
Tumo
guy.
works like 6 to 6. Like.
Yeah, like
time?
unokphuma lang 10 and he's back
Lie.
again in the afternoon.
You lie.
Yeah, angithi anifuna ukukhokha amabhili.
Awugijimisa ke.
Oh, Utumo is here. He leaves. He's the last person to leave.
Yeah.
He's the first person in.
I-content yenzeni jam? Yamnokapho.
Oh yes. Firstly, blind. Like
Thank
the
you.
stuff that you guys have been doing is very dope. Was this something you guys like the synergies because Nabangani or you planned it or you scripted it or Casper called you and said, "Boys, we need to move tickets. Let's do something."
No. So how it had happened was we met at the gym,
Mhm.
believe it or not.
No, I know you guys, Jim. I know both of you.
And obviously he's a content creator, I'm a comedian, so we started shooting stuff together at the gym, and that started getting a lot of traction. And then we're like, no, let's do content, because also one of the things about being a comedian in South Africa right now is if you want to make money, you have to have numbers. I guess with anything, actually, you have to have numbers and you have to be relevant. So that's what we're trying to do, because I've always struggled with TikTok before. I've always struggled with what am I going to post, what am I going to say, because I believe in brilliance, and TikTok doesn't need brilliance, it needs
Yeah.
stupidity.
Yeah.
And I found somebody I could be stupid with, and that's how we kicked it off, basically. Like, Ntwana, hey, because this thing is moving, and that's how we started just pushing it.
And is there a fraction or royalty fee that Cass is paying you guys for fill up ticket sales? Because
Indaba yefilapha ngisho sizincengela i-VIP suit.
How do you? I'm a person that's only starting off now in being on camera,
Yeah.
right? But you've been on camera
Yeah.
way longer, right? And how do you deal with bad comments about either your sets or your appearance, and tend to stay like, oh, because you're an actual person that's like, oh, I don't care how you guys feel. But like, how do you do that? Because I'm trying to channel that.
Oh, you feel bad for the 5 minutes you feel bad for, and then we're so, yeah, but too.
yeah, but
So-
Yeah, I'm about to get fun. Because let me tell you something, I don't care who you are. And this is from me, one of the persons that really, really handles body shaming well. They will touch you.
yeah.
Hi, mamela bazokunemba labantu. And you will feel kak, but you have to reach a point where you also take back power within all this thing. And I've been body shamed from a very young age. I've been bullied from a very young age. So whatever happening to me now on social media is just things that I've been living with my entire life. But you somehow take back power, but not too much. Like at some point, you just don't entertain them. But at some point, when you really have a good clap back, when you're like longs mnembe,
Ne?
and then people are like, don't mess with that person, and then the numbers start dwindling, they'll come back again. Hey, labantu ngeke bathule unathi man.
Someone's 3310 is ringing.
Ubalo.
And sithe phones on silent. Senebona wayengenza lama video ka Philip. We're working towards an iPhone something.
So in terms of that, so you would say if I ignore a lot of like negative comments, right?
Yes.
So you would advise me that one day, even from ngibanyise nje.
Do it. Because also ignoring comes with its own pain. It takes a lot from you to always ignore. It
Yeah.
really does, because you're fuming inside.
Yeah.
And let nobody fool you. You are fuming inside because somebody has said something about you and you're like, I really didn't deserve that. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like, if you didn't enjoy my comedy show, okay, I'm sorry. But what you said,
You didn't have to do that.
you really didn't have to. But now that you've said it,
I won't lie.
I can keep quiet, but I can also come back. I mean, I go back.
Beveragino.
Ah, thank you. I mean, I can go back. I mean, when I have time on my hands, gonna gig, all those 100 comments.
I'd be
Ooh la
wanting
la.
to respond because so our account is linked on my phone. So obviously when people make comments, I get them in real time, like whether it's on the socials or it's on YouTube. And whether they say something about me or not, I'm like, then I need to remember that, no, man, this is the How We Live account. I can't respond. like-
Yeah.
And I mean, the mistake you can do is to come at me with your real account. You see, boy, user 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
They always win.
They'll win. But if you come at me, unati, straight, I'm a man.
It's done for you.
I must just find something in your pictures where it looks like you have a crooked eye or something. Oh! Chalela, man.
DJ Mustard once did that. I think it was his last album. A lot of people were trolling him because a similar thing. You know, he was body shamed a lot. He went through sort of an entire journey and stuff. And he spent an entire like day on his Instagram just screenshotting people and posting them. Would say, ngibambile fake Jordans. Like going through all of their
Jordans even.
profiles.
Let me
like-
tell you something. There's nobody who has their life together that's doing well, or muhle, smart, and what, that will take their time to be busy with you on social media. So when somebody is bullying you and you actually can find their profile, you'll actually see, man.
It's
You
never,
are not supposed to be
It's never the
speaking.
people that like I would actually take criticism from.
Yeah,
in
it's
real
always
life.
like you calling me fat. You.
But speaking of a critic, when you're always criticizing Hablis everywhere you go.
Yeah, because it's a scam.
What's the scam?
The price and the quality.
Would you say we are Live Santon?
Best.
Best Hablis.
Best.
Shout out to Habli Crew.
So pricing, quality, everything.
Live Sentin, Hugo Debeni,
Mm-hmm.
Envy Debeni,
Mm-hmm.
best. Cape Town vele ngithanda yonke. Yep, Cape Town Habli best. Ish.
I think what makes our Habli dope is because the guys that make our Hablis, nabo bashai Habli, and they're passionate about it.
They are passionate.
Or they live for Hablis.
They're both cats, by the way. Their names are both cats.
They're passionate, and the Habli is good. Like there's a Habli that you can consume and you can feel being robbed while you are smoking it. You can feel it with some of them use this fake lady killer, and you can just like when you're tasting that lady killer, you can taste
The one that has
headache.
aftertaste.
Yeah, like you can taste the headache. And you're like, oh, yo.
You know, there's certain other establishments that we have around Joburg that sells certain premium Hablis for 10,000. Ungayithanga wena?
No. Ngihlangi mina.
No, but
And in the shop steward lapha endlini.
But it's an experience.
it's in the shops too.
Oh, shop steward
But
Umphathi.
uyayithenga itywala ye-10,000 ibhodlela eyi-1.
Easy. We are. It's. Twala is different because you know what you are drinking and you are enjoying what you are drinking. Hardly. It's the essence of knowing that a cop anywhere doesn't cost more than $50.
Exactly.
Anywhere. To make a cop doesn't cost more than $50. We understand the prices we're paying in clubs because we understand what you guys are giving us,
Yeah.
first of all. So we can understand trying to recuperate your monies through all avenues. But it's also a thing of, yo, guys, like, at least, you know,
Make it dope.
at least, because you can understand paying 3.8 for a champagne here, but there are places where you're like, man,
can't be.
3.8 la, you know.
Yeah, but also 10,000 Rand Habli is just crazy.
But like also you can understand through the clientele that they have why they have that thing and it works for them. But we're saying that let the bottom range Habli, the normal Habli, be at a price that's for us that we can all just
What do you
enjoy a
think
Habli.
is a good price?
500.
Standard everywhere.
Not everywhere. Nightclubs,
Okay,
500.
nightclubs 500.
Yes, 500 a head, or you can have a whole night price. I like the thing that the events guys do where they have bottomless at like 2.5 or something like that.
Bottomless is nice, but hearing that price of 2.5 just feels so scary. But until you calculate how
No,
many
but
many
also
refills you gonna-
Mawichwa Habli, when you are used to it and you do smoke it
Yeah, and you are.
and you know the prices. Lente 2.5 doesn't even take 5 minutes for you to be like, this makes sense for me since I'm going to be here for over 6 hours. Hey, net laba fana into badla phansi you, and after the first round,
Boy.
you won't find.
2 refills. After
You
that, it's
won't
chai.
find them.
It's chai. Umbonale.
There's so many of these
Kina
events.
so
where-
phone ufanele no PH with them. Hey, matata,
Yeah.
Gents.
There's been
Gents.
so many of these events where you get there, but you bottomless happily for the surprise. City okay sharp, he's saying, oh wow, Linda.
Speaking of I'm happily no trial and nan. Did you guys see Don Julio and Casamigos are getting sued?
For what?
for not being 100% agave.
Yeah,
Agave.
they are
Agave.
alleging that it's 33% agave.
Who is suing them because Tina stand up?
As long as in agave, right?
Futhi siyazi nokwazi ukuthi agave
Yini agave?
Yo guys, yini agave nina?
Zomhlaba thina
Yazi
sinandaba
sisenza ngathi indaba
agave.
sazazi ukuthi yo cabanga iDonhulo bayisuwa they're saying it's not 100% agave. Guys, yini agave?
Exactly.
Is it not the what makes it tequila?
Yeah, it's so
Oh, but it's also a different type of tequila.
yeah,
Let's
so
fact
obviously
check.
so with tequila there's classifications, right? There's blanco, there's anejo, there's reposado, and then there's a different thing of tequila. The man who was here earlier actually is a tequila bra. I learned this from him. Then there's mezcal, which is a different type of thing, but it's all made with the agave plant. Agave is a plant.
It's a plant.
Oh, you
that-
find yazi fana ni alu.
Fano no alu.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
literally
same shape, ne
same
alu.
shape and everything. Yeah, so obviously tequila in itself is
So-
supposed to be 100% from that plant, but an agave plant takes about 10 years to get to full maturity.
oh, so obviously
So-
these guys are maximizing profits.
100%. So it logically, not all the tequila you're gonna be drinking will
They
be.
must give us a discount because it's a nice stock sayo. So go
And
cool.
also sentries ngithenga ama fake.
But ngumzambia.
Okay, I nina
I
cuz
seen.
ngiyasabi owner ngisafuna. Shout out to you, my bro.
My dog.
Bayanya laba.
And he watches all the episodes. Eh?
Bayanya laba. You're the nicest guy on earth.
Shout out to the OG.
We do not sell fake. But
No, you guys don't.
We do not. I've seen you guys walk out of here. Yes, you may be drunk, but niste right.
And
And
safika
ekuseni
emakhaya
uvuka ugrand.
siyavuka sikhona ukubuya the following
Yes.
day. Hayi ezinye indawo.
Yeah, I went to a place in Mpumalanga.
Chomi, that's where
Bufuna ni
Lolo's
Mpumalanga.
from.
Okay.
I was going
went
with
to a
my friend. My
place?
friend is a DJ. I went with her. She was gigging.
Okay.
Went with her. We got there. I haven't had cognac in a very, very long time.
Sure.
But so this was one of those days where at the particular place they didn't have tequila. So they said we can give you cognac. I said no problem. You know,
Bring it.
when we drank, guys. See, I drank one glass during her set. Ne?
Yeah.
Immediately after her set, we came to Joburg. I drank my second glass. Yes, I'm not supposed to. I wasn't driving. I was a passenger. I'm not supposed to drink in the car, but I did. I'm so sorry. But
I'll drink
once
right
I got to Johannesburg, I was already like, Kilamo wasn't here that weekend. I was drunk. And that's when I knew
Let's allow-
fake alcohol. That's when I knew.
It becomes difficult to actually think that this thing could be a thing until you experience it.
Yes.
Because like to the normal mind is like how don't we know that they are fakes?
But now
until you experience them.
it makes everything much more difficult because even as an establishment, when you work in an establishment, now you have to convince your friends that are coming to the club that
Yeah.
no, we have real alcohol.
Like
for
when
all
is
of the-
that's like a marketing thing now. No, we have
To
the
the
real
OG and original alcohol.
Who's that?
Letha buya ngiyazi ukuthi ngenzani mina. Ngizincengela
one.
ama-point.
Bookings.
Ngizincengela i-cologne masidibane skins.
And uyasithanda skins ke. Sithanda skins umlungu wami.
Asiyeke le ndaba leyo mfana.
Asiyeke.
All right. I think there's something else that happened in the world that you wanted to chat about.
What did happen in the world?
I think
a lot
Kayams had umemulo.
Oh yes.
Shout out Kayams, family
So
members.
yeah. So I'm not a Zulu girl, right?
Yeah.
So are you Zulu, Lolo?
No,
What
not.
are you? Swati.
I'm English.
Oh.
Speak
Oh.
to me with the English.
Preposterous.
Oh my.
My nigga said preposterous.
Preposterous.
Yes.
The man. That's Petros.
People suffer from a state of cognitive dissonance.
Yeah.
Do you know what cognitive dissonance means?
Yes, it's us every Friday.
It
Here
is.
acting like we don't know what we're doing to our livers. It's us.
We are living it.
We are cognitively dissonant.
But I need you. I'm only asking.
I'm
culture.
petty.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you wouldn't know much about Memulo.
No. But Memulo, which one is it? Now when they
Coming of age of a
Coming
young
of
woman.
age.
Yes.
okay.
So recently, a very popular YouTube content creator had her Memulo. And a lot of people, not a lot of people actually, a few people here and there had some questions on some Aibo. She's not a virgin though. How is she doing?
Nas
this?
ganjani
How
kodwa?
do they know?
I do not know. I don't know anything about Miss Ma'am ne virginity yakhe.
Yeah,
But
ngena
from
six
reading the
Kayams nina.
comments,
Yes.
this is what was said, right? Just here and there. It
Kanti
wasn't a
njani
lot.
KM
So-
Upinzi? Upis.
No, she's actually not.
Oh.
She's not one of those girls that I ever spoken about in that manner in any
And she's
way.
such an amazing
But
human
people
being
know
also.
that she was in a relationship, not so.
Yeah, a
It's
very
either she's
public
still
relationship.
with him or they're not together, but she was in a public relationship, and people sense that okay, you guys were doing this thing.
No, so the umemulo vele normally is reserved for intombi. However, I've recently also, because obviously when this thing resurfaced, I called the uncles and back home to find out that traditionally what's the stance.
Are you Zulu?
I am. My dad is Zulu.
Okay. And your
Yeah.
mom?
My mom's Pedi.
Your mom's mama.
Yamaz.
Okay, obviously you know your mom, not your dad.
Yamaz. No, both of them.
No, but
I have
you
two
can't-
moms.
You cannot know your mom.
Nah, and those slay queens that pass off the kids to the other.
Nah,
useless
bro.
Strive now every Friday.
Ushimntwana.
Sazi ukuthi unomntwana ona-12.
Grade
Umntwana
six.
yena akazi.
Akakwazi
Akazi
naye.
ukuthi-
Akazi ukuthi mababheka ama-video ku-TikTok uphuma ibhola.
No, but
Ukuthi
those
kunomntwana ekhaya.
girls are working for their kids back home.
No, baphila badly soft life.
Ah, guys.
But yeah, to before I digress, traditionally it is reserved for intom because it's a coming of age, right? To say, okay, now you're a woman, and after this ceremony, that's not what it means, but technically
Yes.
that's
But
what
it means
it is.
that now we have the go-ahead from...
Yeah.
Essentially, usumdala,
Okay.
you've done all the things, because also there's a thing that you go through. You don't just have umemulo. Usually it's like a school that these girls attend. I think it's Saturday, some Sundays, and they basically taught how to be intombi and how to carry yourself as a woman and but there are exceptions that are made depending on what your family's belief is. There are exceptions that are made for girls that are not virgins and they still do it. It's not foreign, but it's also not something that happens a lot. So
Okay.
yeah, people just
I
needed to
mean,
be a little bit.
One of my bestest friends had Hamemulo 2 years ago now, and we had the time of our lives. We were there to go have a good
Mara soloko
time.
manjava nithi wena. Ngoba uqale na-15.
Siyakwazi.
No, you know what, guys? Like, it was the best time. What I remember from that, we had to stay at her home for 3 days before that. Siprektiza.
Oh,
We're
wow.
practicing the
That must have been
music.
so nice.
Oh my
You know, the
god.
thing that I've realized. Okay, let me tell you guys about my upbringing. Like I said, I've been brought up in the church.
Okay.
So in my family, we don't have any cultural beliefs or standing points. So
Oh.
I've never been exposed to like anything.
Yeah.
So I'm always at a point like Leehleza is my informant basically. So whenever Leehleza will do something or will be going to somewhere with Leehleza, and then I'll have to ask him, "Good boy, siapi, bayenzanda," and then he'll have to explain it for me and whatnot. And I've realized that the African culture is so beautiful,
Yeah.
and then the things that we do are so fun. I think about all these things that we need to do in black weddings, because black weddings are like 5 celebrations,
Yep.
but each holding its own significant value. And I'm like,
Exactly.
I wish I can have all the money to do these things for my wife, but in the right manner, in the right way. And because it's so much fun and it's so beautiful to see. I didn't grow up seeing them. I grew up on my white wedding car,
Yeah.
and now to see like members or
Exactly.
ukwamukela komkhwenyana or whatever, like those things are so beautiful to experience. Like we have such beautiful culture.
I can relate to that because also coming from a family, I just have ukuku. Ukuku shows me all the stuff that have to happen.
Ayishukuku mfana, every 18 July ngingena ngevosho.
Yeah.
Yonke indawo ngingena ngevosho.
HPD data.
Ngingena ngevosho. Today.
No, but like she's the only one that so obviously my friend as well, her family is very cultural like that.
Yes.
When we did that, imagine 3-4 days sleeping matrasin
Yeah,
on the floor.
yes.
And because it's all the girls in the one hut and we together, see when they bring us food, we're not allowed to go prepare food.
Yes.
They have to bring us food. Inyama basanoxhela ngoku.
Yes, and you deal with it.
You deal with it now. And you know that
Mamela,
meat is good for you,
I
ne?
went to the Eastern Cape last year for the first time in my life.
I
the
love
kitty action.
the Eastern Cape.
For the
Them
yeah,
giddies.
yeah.
Your wife is Xhosa,
Xhosa,
ne?
yes.
Yeah.
And guys, what
Amazing.
a simple experience of walking through the gate. Bakhalisa phansi,
Ewe.
ngathi kune meeting, le meeting bakulethela inyama.
No.
And because
That's
ngumkhwenyana ne, everybody was using me to access inyama. So everybody was
Yes,
acting like
because you're
no,
the one that can get it.
Mamela magazi sifuna ukuthetha nomkhwenyana. Besithi niye lapha nithi rhwap. Akaze ngidla inyama so.
Where I attend.
And one
Within
thing
2
about
hours
us
of being there, my
Xhosas-
gout was knocking.
The one thing about us Xhosas, I would say
Mamela kile mone, abekho abantu abadla inyama njengamaXhosa. Ngicabanga ukuthi amapedi ayahamba ne. AmaXhosa mfana khohlwa.
I mean,
Kosa
Zulu
food.
people also
No,
consume a
Zulus
lot.
No,
eat
no,
meat,
no,
ne?
no.
Zulus eat meat, but it doesn't come
No,
close.
no, mfana. AmaXhosa never
It does not come close.
ever mfana, like inyama da, like manje somebody walks in with a gift of an animal that's slaughtered now.
And we deal with it now.
You know the thing is with Xhosa people,
Manje.
the more meat the merrier.
Oh shit.
Like
and then alcohol also.
And also another thing is when we're having these gatherings, you don't just eat kuthiwa lunch ngokuseqedile. No.
You eat
You
whenever
eat.
it's eatable.
Every time they've slaughtered and they've already cooked kuredi.
Whenever
and you eat
it's
it when
eatable.
it's fresh because you can't microwave it.
Yes.
You have to chow it
So
now.
the moment bathu nyama iredi, iyaphuma siyatya.
There's no such a thing of which you went out to the town to go buy something,
No.
come
Came
back, you
back.
find out good bagile, and then your heart becomes sad because in the next 10 minutes, something
Another animal is
something is happening.
There's another nyama.
It was beautiful to experience, and I'm just like, I've not that I've missed out, but this is so beautiful to experience, and I love it so much. Like I want to attend more of these things.
Yeah,
Ngiyabukela.
I'm learning parts and next time. I want to. I always see the videos of the girls.
Njani inphizi ngamazempiki. Yes.
But
Block is empik. Block is empik. Zempiki block usabheka ukudla. Ngangena la izompiki uyaphi?
I want to experience
This is
that thing of the guys sitting in the crowd and utshwala bunje. Bab hlaba by the morning.
no mayele.
Noma yelele.
Because there's this thing, I don't know if it's for all Africans, but Xhosas have this thing of when there's a cow and it's slaughtered tomorrow, the men need to sit with the cow the whole night.
Oh, yes.
I don't know if it's an
Oh,
African.
is that
thing,
why
just
they
'cause
get
of-
drunk in the crowd?
Yes,
So they
yes,
chill
yes.
there, they blom, batimbaula.
Obviously, there's the belief spiritual things can happen, to, the
happen to the
cow.
cow.
So they're basically watching the cow overnight. I could be wrong, but it's how I interpret it. And
To a certain point where my dad used to fall asleep in the car because obviously you get banned at some point.
Yeah.
And they fall asleep in the car looking at watching the crowd and all of that, but then they're falling asleep. Like he would never
Kodwa
sleep
niyasela, Shem.
inside the
Niyasela.
house.
I wanna cough.
Mgidi way.
Into yotywala iqale ngathi.
Yeah, kahle kahle.
Do you know there's before?
No,
I
you
don't
know
think,
what
I
my
think,
thing is about Lolo and Lolo and Leehleza is the way they say so much nonsense
In a
like,
techie
about
show.
whoever, whenever, even about me, but you'll still love them.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
Like,
you won't
and it's
hate
so
on them.
funny.
And you know
That's
that
what I'm
those
saying.
guys are much funnier than I am.
Oh.
Yeah, Leehleza and Ezra are much funnier than I am. But, and we were telling Unati this the other day, is that you cannot have us in the same place together.
Yes.
It's a problem.
So when I asked them about the podcast, come onto the show, Leehleza's like, you cannot bring Leehleza on the show. He says he will be cancelled.
Yeah,
Then he
Leehleza,
said, but if you do want to bring me, I cannot be with my friends.
No,
Just
never.
him alone. Because and
Chidlemo,
then
do you know how many
even-
people have cried in this space?
Even Lolo
just
said
chilling
the
next to
same
us?
thing.
Saying no.
Like,
no.
just, hey, why are you dressed up in black? Oh, no, that's my brother's funeral. Ushonile. Utinafile. Like, you.
I don't even know. You see what I'm saying? I'm even laughing now.
You
You
know
know how
what?
many times we ask Kuku Kukuchi, email ziphuma nini?
You know what? Like, I'm tired. I'm also tired of you guys tormenting me.
Don't have us in the, and that's what I enjoy the most about our friendship. Like our friendship, we are so fine. See, Pel. Don't add other people because other people so
Sure.
you don't want to be close to us. And there are people who force to be next to us, and then those people when they force to be next to us, they also feel the wrath. And they think they're not deserving of wrath because they're next to us. Everybody,
Catches the smoke.
even we give each other smoke.
I know they took a very embarrassing video of me
Yeah,
on Saturday.
Unathi boyfriend came Xolisa for cheating.
No!
Unathi shaka zakasima. Qala kuphi? Ma-arch nemasisi. Ma-arch driver uyazi ba andwanda loya.
No, that guy
But
stole
you
my
went
lighter.
ahead.
That was it. He stole my lighter. That was it.
Kilamo, the argument that was happening here.
Actually, Capo has my lighter. Speaking of
Ma-
stolen lighters.
But do you have? We're closing now.
Yeah, let's close.
Do you have anything you want to share with the people out there? Any advice and also any upcoming events?
No, I don't
or
share
anything?
advice.
You don't share advice?
No, I
Hey, when I gatekeep.
asimeni kancane advice because ngizothi ngiyahlanya bese ningibona later ukuthi bengiqinisile. But
No, but say it.
no, I know.
I want to know what you would say to.
Aye.
What would you say to 20-year-old Lolo?
To 20-year-old Lolo, I would actually tell him that it's gonna be fine. And I'll tell him that don't be strict and don't be strict on yourself and that you're gonna be fine. You're gonna do well.
It's gonna be all right.
From the future, Abuti Lolo, you're gonna be just fine. You're gonna be
Ne?
all right. Yeah, you're gonna do okay. Hi, Puti. Oh, it's toilet nje umsindo ongaka.
Please don't shout at Brajadis. That's Brajay.
Umsindo ongaka for 13 spanner. Yeah, lungisa lapho, lungisa toilet.
Guys, I can't.
Ablock
I
ama-patron
can't.
wotwala.
I can't.
Yena ama-toilet walo angijoyelanga ukuthi abantu bathathe number 2. Yo. Ngeke uphume ngapha next door uthi ushaya
Guys,
umfolo
no,
bese
no,
uzoza la
no.
uzojiva.
Yeah,
Isisu
but also,
singathi
ucela ubatshele ukuthi bangazobhosha la.
No, we don't have a choice. Like we don't
I
control
won't
it.
lie. I won't lie to you. Me, I rock here at the club.
I go home. But I think I have twice.
Guys!
And
Yeah,
then, you know what bought me the most? It caught me before performance. Because usually when it catches me, I can easily just go home.
Yeah.
But it caught me before performance.
It's a thing. Like, it's actually a thing.
Ngampeka lo bhuti lo- you know that brother there that's busy with the hand wipes.
Yeah.
Ngampeka no
Ujabu,
lo
Ujabu.
akayazi into ezokuvelela manje. Yey, ngangena toilet ngavala nga-MC angiyi-one toilet. Can you feel it? Yebo. Wine ngalali maka. Yay. Ngithi sisu. Sisu will embarrass you. Yo, sisu will embarrass you.
Me, I won't lie, rock. I know it's gonna be a good shift if I start with the rock.
But why do you rock here?
It's my father's house.
It's gonna be a good shift to rock at home.
No,
But sometimes, and also, I think also the nerves. You know the nerves when they come in. They'll rock your stomach, and then you don't use the mic a lot, ne? I want you to do a simple thing. On a random night, come here, take the mic, and just announce that there's a cup locking.
Yeah.
I'm sure Nabotuli to me the mankind.
To this day, I still get nervous when I'm asked to make like certain announcements.
There is no,
I stopped that thing long
there's
ago.
no, I don't want to be ever on a mic. I've tried the MC thing once. I said no.
You see, can you feel it? It's easy. But let it come to a point where you must now relay something. And that's where I know Guti, when it comes to MCing, it's because I can understand Guti. Ngiyakwazi ukuyithulisa le club. Hey, mara my nerves killer mo.
You?
And that time everyone has their cameras on you like this. So you can't fuck up.
Flashing.
You know what I stopped doing? Especially when I gained some sort of fame. I became confident enough to say I won't do that announcement. Like because it became abusive to a point where somebody wants to relay a special message, but they want to do it through you at a night that's busy, a night that's hyped, and then they're like, "Yo, man, you know what? This client just bought 6 DOMs. He just wants you to tell his wife that he loves her." Oh, ni sure. Tati Mike. Hey, Spesi. Uputi ngaputi yakuthanda noma kufebela mara yakuthanda. Lo.
Problem.
Problem.
That's so funny. Okay, but you didn't tell us anything upcoming, any comedy shows.
On the 5th of September, I'm doing my birthday comedy show at the Capitol in Sandton, where Unati came once upon a time. Please come through, guys. Come and support me. It's my birthday comedy show. I'm going to have so much fun. Actually, my birthday celebration is on the same night here at Live.
Yes.
So, nazaz nemali bangani bami bamamiliyoni namatenderpreneur. Ngicela nithenga ama ticket ayi-20 because kuma comedy show anizi because niyazi ukuthi nigebenge isihlile. Ngicela nithenga ama ticket ayi-20 mina ngizophisana ngawo to innocent people bese thina ezigebengu sizoza size lana.
Tickets.
Tickets is $200.
Can we as Live buy 10 tickets?
But you guys do and you guys don't know.
No, that's why I came that time.
Yes.
We know.
Yes.
But I'm saying,
Maybe
I'm
make
saying
it 20.
as how we live, we're gonna buy 10 tickets.
And then Liv
and then
Santon will buy 10.
Yeah, Liv Santon will buy another 10.
Yes.
How we live will buy 10.
Yes.
And we'll give it out to the first 10 people that comment.
100%.
Look at that.
First 10 people that comment, I want to come to the show because Ningazen comment and
Yes,
and then
but also bazo comment about when as fab. You know?
Yo.
Yeah, you see if you guys.
So the first 10 people that comment, I love this show. And you have to also be subscribed because we can see if you're a subscriber of our show.
Please subscribe, guys. And then Nizeni to the show. The tickets are going to be sold on Howler for those of you guys who don't want freebies because my ego way, no? For those of you guys who want freebies, the tickets will be sold on Howler. Please come through. So we're going to start off at my show, end the show, and then we're all going to come to Live. Have a great night. Advertiser, ipete kigamela Live. Beso fanele chincha yonke lento.
Yeah.
Yo, my brother, I'm so sorry. Can I please give you another day?
No. Fanele did the same thing to me on my birthday. So, Fanele, this is a warning.
Nithi whether ngaba no Tyler.
You will not
My
move
birthday gig continues. Tyler feature ngathi ngimbizile.
5th of September, Liv Santon, the Capitol on the Park.
Yes, Capitol on the Park.
Capital on the Park, Lolo's comedy session. Let us get it going.
Yes, sir.
Let it moving. We'd like to thank everyone for watching our episode. Thank you for Lolo to being here on our show.
Fairly English, man. Thank you for Lolo.
Oh,
Fairly English.
She said, "Don't make fun of my English."
Thank you too, Lolo.
Decrease data
for
bundles.
coming
Yeah,
on the
cut data
show.
bundles. Yeah.
For coming on the show. Pella, we've been begging you guys. And
it's
And
a
Sfunu
point.
Leehleza.
You guys must understand what Nazi species, masters, booked.
No,
Leehleza.
the one thing that you guys first said to me, besides being booked and whatever, one thing you guys said to me is, we'll be cancelled. And
Yeah,
I'm like,
Leehleza made it clear. He
Yeah,
said,
and I think I handled myself proper. But now that we're
Yeah.
finishing, you know, Kabza, ne?
ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching the show today.
And shout out to you guys for doing this
Uh-huh.
and having a proper setup. Shout out to you guys for taking the initiative. I believe it'll grow. And shout out to Liv for being the dopest club. I always tell people, I met up with a few Pakistanis in the lift last week when I was coming here. And you're like, oh, bro, are you going downstairs? Yes, the iPhone screen downstairs, but when I go to the club, which club do you like Live Senton? And I'll vouch for it anywhere. You guys are running a proper place. And thank you for being such great hosts, even when
Abuti
we here,
Solomon.
here partying,
Yeah.
here having fun. You guys are such an amazing team. Ningalahlani, guys. Please, ningaqabani nomphathi abe safe. Now we put. See us now.
That's
Shout out,
so
guys.
funny. Can everyone please, please, please subscribe, please share. We did say we're giving 10 tickets away to Lolo's comedy session on the 5th of September.
Yes, sir.
So if you're not subscribed, you will not get that ticket, even if you commented. So please make sure you subscribed, make sure you share with everyone, and be here next week for our next episode.
Peace and love.